Welcome back to another video at Firestorm Academy. We are going to be going over basically the trades I've been taking this week. So this is over the course of a couple days. I've taken all of these trades. You will see that I wasn't able to record me talking about them in the moment because I am a mother of 4 kids. And I have a very busy and loud household. And when I jump on the computer, I'm jumping on the computer to place my couple of trades. When I find the right opportunity and I get right back off the computer, I basically jump on the computer 3 times a day. So what I do is I do morning, afternoon, and night. And I don't have a set time. I look for when the market is having a good moment. As you can see there, I won those trades. I'm about to get into a couple more trades right here. And I am super patient with my trades. I don't just jump in and hope for the best. I am very precise with my entries. As you can see, everything was going in my favor. Everything was going in that right direction. And that is what I look for. I don't sit there and just hope for the best in whatever direction that I think. I look for all the confirmations. As you can see, everything was overbought. Everything was ready for that pullback. And if you don't know what pullbacks are, we teach them in Firestorm Academy. We teach all of these things within Firestorm Academy for you to be able to learn, leverage, find all the tips and tricks on OTC charts and regular charts. We do have the Firestorm indicators that make it so much easier for trading the traditional charts because we have the Firestorm momentum and the signals that get sent right to your phone. I use those a lot, but these are when the market doesn't look all that good between 11 and 6 p.m. Eastern time in the United States. I don't like to trade the traditional charts because they literally get so slow. So I switch to OTC and I do this. So as you can see, I won those trades as well. And now I am just showing you basically it was still continuing down in that direction. It was still profitable and everything went exactly like I thought it would. Now here is another trade I'm about to get into here. As you can see, I did show my account balance on this one. I don't usually do that because I keep it psychological with myself. I keep it very, I'm not trying to be... It sounds funny to say, but hunting for it. I got to make $1 million overnight, or I got to make $1,000 right now. I literally will block out my own account balance for my own peace of mind because I treat this like a strategic game. I don't treat this as I need to make a crazy amount of money overnight. I literally... whatever hits my bank account, then it's officially mine. But until then, it is not mine until it hits my bank account. So I don't even look at it as income until it's in my bank account. So right now, this is technically a part of the game. Instead of doing a demo account, I do this on live accounts with new strategies. This is a strategy that I just recently came up with, and it has been absolutely outstanding. This is the 15-second chart, the 30-second chart, and the 1-minute chart. So having all 3 of those, I am able to see the future. I'm able to see on the 1-minute chart. The 30-second chart shows me that in between, it's coinciding with the 15-second chart and the 1-minute chart. It's going right with it. And the 15-second chart is where I get my perfect entries. As you can see, it will show on the 1-minute chart that I get sniper entries. And that's because I'm using the 15-second, showing me that turn before it actually happens. And I already see it forming on the 30-second and the 1-minute. So that just gives me all those confirmations. Now, for some people, this might be too much for them and too many things going on their chart. But for me, it's absolutely perfect and I love it. Now, the Bollinger Bands... I really don't pay attention to those. I've kind of had them there for years. It's just what hangs out there. I'm mostly looking at the indicators down at the bottom, and I'm looking at the trend. So either I'm sticking with the trend, and sometimes I will glance at the 5-minute chart and see if it's going through a pullback or not. So all these things, all these in-depth details on OTC charts and traditional Forex charts when you're trading binary options, I teach that all in my Firestorm Indicators course. Now, if you don't want the indicators and you just want OTC training, I have Forex and binary options training available on the website as well. So If you don't want the indicators and you just want to stick to OTCs, you can head over there and look at that. But that's all listed on firestormacademy.com. But basically, as you can see, I'm winning all these trades here. Trust me, there's a couple trades, and I don't know if it's this one, where I had almost lost the trade. I got that trade by such seconds. So I am just like every other human. I'm not perfect. This took me years to perfect. Now, am I cutting the time down for a lot of people by coming up with these strategies and teaching it to everyone? Yes, I have a close friend of mine who is a complete beginner with this, and she's doing absolutely outstanding because she follows what I teach in my trainings, and she's able to feel like everything's shortcutted for her. Instead of going through the 3 years of struggling with it, she went through my training and saw all the things that I identified over years of trading and realizing that, wow, there is some things that the market does where it just wants you to lose money. That's just how it works. And you got to be able to identify those things. And I teach that, and I teach how you can have the mindset, how you can have the patience, because patience is actually really huge with all of this. A lot of people don't like to go over patience when it comes to trading. They just want to jump in and trade, and that's just not how it works. You have to have patience. Here we are at a couple other trades, and we see everything was oversold. It was ready for that pullback, and we got in here for 1 minute. So I do 1 minute trades. And as my account balance went up, I obviously, as you could see, I would up my account balance or my trading amount. So right now I'm at $700. Soon you're going to be seeing me transfer to $1,000. But I just record these in the moment so I don't have to worry about talking every single video I create, because I have a bunch of kids at home, and it's a loud household here. And like I said, I pop on and off of the computer all throughout the day. If I think the market looks bad, I am not trading. I am not going to force trades on a market I think looks like crap. Sometimes I get good trades in twice a day. Sometimes I get them in 3 times a day. Sometimes I only get good trades in once a day. You have to be able to put yourself in the mindset of only looking for these perfect markets, only looking for these perfect setups, and not treating this like some gambling thing, because that's not what this is. This is a strategic game, as my friend would say. She's a beginner at this, and she even said, she's like, this is like a game to me. And once I got the get rich quick mindset out of it, I started treating it more like this strategic game, a skill that I wanted to master, and that's when she started becoming profitable with it. And that's what you need to get into your mind, that this is something that needs patience and needs you to actually focus on. And I have beginners in my courses that within a couple of weeks of applying their trading plan, they've been so successful with it. So like I said, everything's on firestormacademy.com. This is my strategy I use for OTC charts here. You see, this one was a pretty risky trade, and I did win this trade, and I was so thankful for it. But I wanted to throw this in here because a lot of people are always like, oh, you only show your good trades. Like, no, that's not true. I just gotten so good at trading that all my trades look like really good trades, and I don't show any losses. But this one was so close, and this is basically how I won that trade. And I have one more coming up here, and I think this video will be over with. I don't know yet. I am voice over this so I can get all of my points across to you guys and show you in real time, not fast forward, real time, what this is doing here. And basically, this is me being completely real and raw with you on my trading strategy. This one was a little bit close because, as you can see on that 15-second chart, it was consolidating a bit, but I can tell that it wanted to keep coming down because of the 30-second and the 1 minute. So like I said, you have those extra confirmations, and it's great. So I think we're getting to the end of the video here, and basically this is what I do every single day. I just look for those perfect moments, those perfect setups, and I'm patient. I mean, it's really mostly about mindset. It's learning the skill and then having the mindset and the patience for it. And all these trades were like a minute to 2 minutes long. And I'd jump off the computer and go do something, and then come back an hour or two later, or 3 hours later, jump on the computer for another 5 minutes, and then place my trades if I find a good opportunity, and then I'm done. Like, I make it so simple for myself, and I teach my students to do the same thing. It doesn't have to be complicated. You just have to have the patience and learn the actual skill of trading. So I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you like what you're watching here. I'm going to be doing more videos like this, but we just won these trades, and it was a fantastic 3 days. And I will put the total up here on the screen of what we made over the past few days using this, and see you soon.